whoa, Madam President. Girl, you better
Uh-oh.
be careful.
Did I
Girl,
say something
girl,
now?
you done rocked the road real quick. You
Pastor,
said something.
stop,
I'm
stop.
telling. No, really. No. Jen, you talking good. I mean, because
But
it is the truth.
seriously, a lot of times we use that
As an
education to
intimidation.
try to intimidate people.
Right.
And WDDO is not that platform. It's a platform for any and everybody because it's from the least to the greatest. You feel comfortable. You can be who you are.
Right. Every
And you
day.
all allow people, right, every day, you allow people to do that. You know, a lot of times some people, drive time is diversified
Very.
because even the people that, their language can get a little, you remember, okay, last night, in your family, you got the top four, you got the
Right.
bottom four.
Right.
So them down at the bottom,
Will
they feel
cuss you
just as
out.
comfortable.
You heard what I said. Them last
Yeah,
four cuss you out.
they feel just as comfortable as those on the top.
Wow. And that's the
You
way it
know,
should be.
and then and not only that now, by you being one of those on the top, you know how to control the steering wheel.
Mm-hmm. You better talk
Yeah,
here, Madam President.
yeah, yeah. I'm tired now, Pops. I'm tired. You want me to go back to bed?
Oh, girl, you stupid. So wrong.
It's the most
Oh,
work I
God.
ever done in a while.
Yeah. Man, listen. Okay, everybody, it's Rhythm. Run this. This time I'm tired now. You better get your rump up. My mama said, get your rump up from here. But what do you think about the internal interview last night? That message. It's time to have an internal interview.
That was on point. That was
Wow.
so on point. It really was, Apostle. I mean, it was so relevant to what the people need.
But
And
isn't it the
and and,
truth that
and
it's time to have an internal interview?
it
Uh,
is.
you interviewing people to be in your life and a part of your life, and you have lost who you are. Let's find you again.
Right. Exactly. And then a lot of times you got to you can say 100% of the time you got to look in the mirror.
Shoot, what you say? Because
Yeah.
you may look down and your shoes nasty and they ain't got the right shoe, they ain't matching. You thought it was black and you got on blue.
But and not only that, and this is true. And I'm not making this one up.
Here's the truth.
I had a friend the other day that had hers on the wrong feet. So you definitely have to look at yourself. You were out
Check your
in the
foot,
cut.
fool.
Can you just look down?
That shit wasn't brushing against your corn on your toe. All
Well, we
right.
have to look at ourselves
Yeah,
and examine
you
ourselves.
better
'Cause,
check it out.
man, you'll find some stuff. I'm telling you, some stuff there to be found.
Wow, it's some stuff. All right, y'all, it's that time. Regiments with Rhonda. Hey, cuz! Then we're going into drive time. Go ahead, Rhonda.
Good morning,
Good
WDO
morning.
listeners. Thank you once again for tuning in to Regiments with Rhonda. Today we're going to look at Galatians, the 5th chapter, the 1st verse, and it reads, "For freedom Christ has set us free.
Set us free.
Stand firm, therefore, and do not submit again to a yoke of slavery." And from that we drew a subject of made free in Christ.
Mm.
To some of us, freedom is the ability to make our own decisions and choose our own path in life, do whatever we want, whenever we want. And this is not the freedom in Christ that we've been given. Jesus has not set us free to do what we wanted. He was freeing us to do what we ought to do, and that's voting. Freedom
Right.
is denying self and walking in the newness of life that Christ has given us. Our old nature is crucified with Christ. When we are when we are continuing thinking about ourselves and indulging the flesh of sin, that's when we've been forgiven of those things, and sometimes over and over again, that we've been set free from, and we are still carrying those things around like dead weight, like zombies. But we must strengthen the new nature by continuing feeding on the Word of God. And through prayer, we escape the desire to return to the old self of sin. It's then that we will walk freely in the Spirit of Christ. In Christ, we are free from the Mosaic laws, that oppressive system, and from the penalty of sin. The Bible is clear that Christian freedom is not a license to sin, but rather it is freedom to make better choices. And one of those choices is to accept Jesus as Lord and Savior, to confess with our mouths and believe in our hearts that Jesus died, lived, and rose again for us. Thank you, Apostle Rosia. Thank you, Bishop Don Scott and WDO listeners for tuning in to Regiments with Rhonda. Please continue to have an awesome day.
All right, everybody, that was her. That was she. That was Regiments with Rhonda. We're going to be talking about this morning, Warren We Vote. Rhonda, thank you so much for always doing the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful change. Okay, it's not time for a song.
Okay. You can go and play that song, but, you know.
You did throw shade at me. Lord have mercy. She says that you can play it. Now, you can hush singing it because you're making a mess. But, Rhonda, see, that was just low down and no good.
But if you still think
my bad.
Well, I'm through with that. That's going to be mine. Okay, I'm going to, Rhonda, pick us a drive time song to open up with this morning. Which one you would say?
Oh, no, Apostle, don't do that to me.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna play this with it. All right, here I got one coming up. Here we go. I love you.
Love you more.
All right, good morning, everybody. We're tuned in to 980 WDDO. Good morning to you. Hit share. Got a great show for you. I want everybody to call on this morning. This is our open up song. Tell me what today. Hey, cuz. Tell me, quit observing me. Shut up, Cam. What are you talking about, Sheldon? All right, everybody here, share. We got a good show coming up. I'm telling you, I want everybody to call in. Give me some clap. Don't call the road. Don't call the road till I get there. Hey, Mo's running up. What's happening, man? Hey, Shirley. What about Shirley? All right, going into our drive time. We got a hot topic on today. Hot topic Wednesday. Call and roll. Let's go.
That's not it. Wait. That's it.
Apostle. Color. Drive time. Here we go. Man, I love it. Air quote. Amy Brazil, I need your help today. Tiffany, hey, what's up? All right, good morning to you. Thank you for tuning in to 980 WDDO. It's Drive Time Hot Topic Wednesday. Let's call the roll. Give me your hello in your very own way. Need you to hit share, like. I need a lot of folks to call in today. Good morning, Patricia. Bishop Don Harris Scott. There you go. Good morning to you. Patricia Booth, good morning to you. Nevy, Trulio, Franklin Hogan. Good Nevy, you looked real nice Sunday. Good morning, Tammy Faye Williams. Good morning, Lashania Rouse Brown. Good morning, Allie Watch. Good morning, Latrell Taylor. Lisa Williams Riggins, good morning to you.
Amy. Did I see Onita Williams Stewart? Yeah, I didn't see her. Good morning, Amy Coon, Brazil. Chavis Perry, good morning. Cuz, good morning to you. Krista McCorker Little, good morning to you. Good morning, Chandrell Combs, Lashania Rouse Brown, Cam Golden, Richetta Henderson, Tamika Mimi Walker, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Anita Williams Stewart. Good morning, Christian Renee Mose, Randolph, Daphne Thomas Williams. Good morning to you, Glenda Summers. Good morning to you. Good morning, Amy. Amzie Rouser Robinson. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Amy. Good morning to you. What can I have? I wanted the hot topic to have. Tracy Blassingame. Good morning to you, Madam President Rhonda Burr. Good morning to you. Listen, it is Hot Topic Wednesday right here with Vertise 0Z. And there's matters on the table that I think, LaShania, all of us, we need to discuss. And I think this is the station where that I would like, Bishop and I, would like for people to call in and tell the truth. All right, just say it. And it's no penalty against it. But hey, Kimberly Gray Harmon, good morning to you. Chavis Perry, good morning to you. We want to know this morning, why do you think, and I want your honest opinion, why do you think people are not voting? We want to vote, and we can say vote. But if we don't understand why they are not voting, do you trust your candidate? Do you think people are lying to you? Let's talk about it this morning. I want the phone to flood. I want you on drive time to give me your comment. I want you to call today. This is serious matters. And so much is going on since the last show. You know, I've gotten a lot of calls. Bishop, our phone has been ringing off the hook. And so let's talk this morning. 478, hey, Amy, 478-250-1444. Why aren't people getting up, getting out, and voting? Why is the numbers so low? Let's talk about it. Listen, and whoever you are out there, there's not a right answer. That's not a wrong answer. It's called your answer. Answer me. Did you? Okay, so give us a call today, 478-250-1444. Madam President talked about some things earlier, but I want us to talk about it, Macon, Middle Georgia, and then we're gonna get Commissioner Elaine Lucas on it a little later on. But I want to know, what do you think, Amzie? What do you think, Amy? What do you think, Kim? What do you think, Onita? What do you think, Rhonda? What do you think, Chantrell? What do you think, Cuz? What do you think, Shirley? What do you think, Taffany, Glenda? What do you think, Bishop? Good morning, Mose. What do you think, Anita, Tamika, Cam? What do you think, Richetta? Give me reasons this morning why you feel, LaShania, Shelvis. Give us reasons this morning, Tammy, but Patricia Booth. Why do you think people have decided, and voting is important, and that's why we want to push it, okay? But why do you think people have just like chilled out? It's Hot Topic Wednesday. That's what we do on Wednesday. Why aren't people voting? Karen Spain, good morning, Pastor. I pray the people will go out and vote for Stanley Stewart, Denise Bryant, and Jawan Jackson. All right, that's from Karen Spain right there. But I want to know, what do you think? Now, let me see. Let's see. I got a message here. Lemuel Brown said, this is what Lemuel Brown said. He says, candidates are not honoring their campaign platform. This discourages people from voting. They will come out to vote, but for the right person they know that has influence. What do you think? They are who are uneducated? What is uneducated? What do you mean uneducated? Call me, Shevers. I don't know what that means. 478-250. Why aren't people? What can we do? Lack of education. Wow. Give us a call. 478-250-1444. 478-250. These are wonderful answers. People are putting it out here. And the truth is, what are people telling you? What are your friends are saying? If you are a person that vote, or if you're one of the ones that says, hey, I sat this one out, tell me why. Good morning, caller. You on there?
Good morning, Apostle. How are you this morning?
I'm wonderful, darling. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely amazing.
Good. Amy.
Yes.
Amy, listen, thank you for the message. First of all, I meant to call you. I got your number. Thank you for complimenting our staff. Well, tell us what you meant by that, though.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, they are so attentive to you and their congregation. So I love that. I like how they get up and honor the fact that they acknowledge their pastor.
Oh, wow.
It's just they're so friendly. They're smiling. They're attentive to the visitors. And so I just felt so welcome. And I'm like, man, this is something serious over here.
And we're the visiting church. You know, that we were the church visiting.
and I didn't even get their attention versus you all's attention as far as did you need a fan? Are you okay? Because a
Oh,
lot of your members I know
yeah, that's
personally.
sweetheart.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah,
That was
protocol and order.
awesome.
We big on that. Real big on that. Amy, why aren't the people getting out voting? Tell us what's going on.
Because we feel like our vote does not count. Yes, I voted, but the people that were in place that you had a choice to vote from, to me, they're only available when it's time for voting.
Phew.
Some people ran that are not even don't even speak to you in the public.
That part
So
I don't
now,
understand. Now that part confuses me. That you belong to the public, not belong, but
yeah,
you're serving, you're public servant. You're here to serve us, but we can walk in restaurants and you can't even speak to us. That's
and
weird.
you expect for somebody to vote for you again. We have all these
You
people with these
crazy.
different degrees and going to school for doctorate and all this other kind of stuff, and we only have two choices for a president, which is two old senior citizens, and people are walking around with these degrees. Why can't they come up and say, let me use this degree to try to see if we can make a difference in the country? And I want to run for president. What are we doing other than just sitting on our degrees? Are we just getting them for a status, or what's going on that we only have that much of a choice? So people are not caring anymore.
Okay, where did the stop caring? We got a lot of great answers on here. Where did the stop caring take place? When did this start? Because when I look at it now, it's like people are just weary. Like, man, please, it's going to be his group. He's going to talk to that one and tell that one that's who we want. We're going to mold them. We're going to push everybody else out. And if you don't vote for who we want, because we want to continue to control things. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know. That's just me talking.
That's what I'm saying as well. But again, even though you tell people to get out and vote, you can't change their mind when they're set in their ways and they feel like their vote doesn't count. So now we got to figure out what can we do to show these people and make these people feel like their vote counts.
Wow, this is something. Cuz said some people are just too lazy to go stand in line, and some are just ignorant to the importance of their vote. My sister is 63 and never voted in her life. Her reason for not voting is she don't want to be called for jury. Oh, God. Only on drive time, people. Hit the deck. Yeah.
I
Okay.
think, you know what, Apostle? I think I'm the only one that wanted jury duty. I went a couple weeks ago and I was like, Lord, I hope they pick me. Because I get sick of sitting in front of a computer.
Oh, I
So,
got you. Yeah. Well, let me
yeah,
ask you
so I
this.
was,
Shelva said it started when politicians began to play mind games. Oh my God.
absolutely, absolutely, Sherry. We can talk about this because we can talk about this all day because,
No, I think we need to talk about it. I think it's something that we are sweeping under the rug, and if we keep walking on it, somebody gonna trip.
that's right.
I say what I
That's
say.
right.
Okay, Richard Henderson said, I think a lot of people don't understand the power they have by voting. Also, it takes voting for more than just the president to make a real change. That's exactly Bishop was talking about the other day.
Absolutely.
But if we are, okay, just say in Macon, Middle Georgia, okay, I think from the article last week that we read that we had on our station, which stirred up quite a bit. But I mean, why we run from the truth? Oh no, we don't mean that. Yes, we do mean it. Yes, we are saying this. Why do we, when we get around a certain color or a certain group of people, we change our opinion? Why?
And then another thing, when they do have
Oh,
people
no.
that are running, we people that are running, people dig up their past, and I'm saying, how can you dig up someone's past? Which you can, but hell, our president have a whole
Oh
lot of
my gosh,
past.
she said hell on my station.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay, Amity, that's good though. I'm gonna stay right there. Amity said, for me, Apostle, some of those people that are coming out as candidates for office, I have no idea who the hell they are. Why haven't
Thank
they
you.
served the community in some? Wow.
That's what I was saying right there.
Man, that was major, Amity. Okay, now, okay, you were saying that we got a guy running for the highest office in the world. He's a 34 felony. What were you saying again? Say that again.
And for the people that run for our local office, we bring up their past as if we don't have somebody that's running for president. It don't have a pass. So what does it matter?
Well, first of all, if I was running for office, Vertise for president. If I was running for office, first of all, I would say, listen, candidates, I do have a pass. I've been to jail. I got stopped. Listen, I've done that. We've all done it. Now, if you got to focus in on that, then we have a problem. If I'm serving your community, have proven to you who I am, go for where we are today and not from yesterday. Sometimes we like, oh, they saying this. Well, baby, we all got some stuff in the closet.
That's right. That's right.
Come in. So, but I want to encourage our community that if they don't get out and change, this community is going to make a fool out of them.
They really are. Y'all, please get out and vote. Get out and vote. Even if you don't think it's going to make a change, it will. We need enough people to vote to make these changes. You all get out and vote.
So much is happening and voting, and also too, Amy. A real question to you is, what happened that the people got weary? What happened?
It's so many things. I think to keep me from cussing, I'm gonna let somebody else talk on that.
You want to cuss?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Please, why you want to cuss though?
Because you really don't want to know the answer. So
I do want to know the answer. I'm not playing today. I want to know the answer because if we stop avoiding the truth, we can get results. Now, what's the answer?
Because people feel like they've already made their choice on whoever they decide they're going to vote for, or whoever they're going to pick for office.
You mean, oh my God. Wow. So with the server being unplugged and candidates missing and people not being on the ballot, it's already rigged, you think?
That's what a lot of people think. Now, I don't think that, but that's what a lot of people think.
Well, this is what we need
I've
to
heard
know.
it. Yeah, I've heard them say, I've heard talk about it, and that's how they feel.
Okay, now let's tell the truth. They feel that, shut up, man. Shania, I think I want to cuss too. Is it okay? Man, everybody here is sharing. This y'all crazy. But you know what? That is something that I think we have authority and people that can look into these things that we don't really. Okay, just like a judge, or like you can report a judge, like a lawyer. You can report a lawyer, and I think we get weary in trying. There are people on here. It's okay. You can use those words. They shut up, cuz. I think that sometimes, just like Bishop Scott, he's a letter writer. I mean, he can write a letter, but he don't get tired. You know what I'm saying? They respond, and I think sometimes it's like, I don't want to fight no more, or the process is too long. But if the process is worth it, stand up for right, and let's do it.
That's right.
Is this a good show, you think?
It's awesome. I love Drive Time. You know, we don't meet but once or twice a week, but
okay.
You know, folks love to mess up stuff. We was on a good road. We was rolling. We was doing real good. Oh, help us. All right. 478-250-1444. Why aren't people coming out to vote? Good morning, Betty Bernie. Good morning to you. All right, good morning, caller. You on the air?
Good morning.
Good morning, Major. Man, is this good hot topic?
Man, it's so hot till I couldn't wait. And normally I try to stay away from politics and political comments. But what the topic that you have is such a good topic that we were having that discussion here in the household.
Wow. What are y'all coming up with in the household? And I like that. That's household table stuff. This is what we do. We're sitting around the table. What is the table saying?
Well, here's my opinion. For one, I think we have forgotten the hills we climbed, number one, to get the right to vote.
Okay.
I mean, so there are young people who we say that their vote is not going to count. However, they don't know if their vote's going to count or not because they never really voted to understand what it means to them or what the struggle was. So case in point, say in my household, my wife, her whole bloodline, all of her relatives were in the movement to get out the vote. It's always going to be in their blood. EJ jumps up and says, "Hey, we got to go vote."
Right.
So it's got to start somewhere because you got to breathe it to them. So then we can get better candidates because our vote does count. Then because people know we are serious about getting out.
Okay, so stop right there. So now my question is, are the people think that my vote don't count, or they think I'm voting and they're not counting my vote? Woo!
Well, that's the question. I don't know because I think there's a group of people, again, that we constantly talk about, Mr. Lane and Ms. Westbrook and the groups that are out there, constantly talking about getting out people registered vote. We got to get more registered voters because new people are coming online every year. Every year somebody turns eligible and able to vote, and the push is out there, but there's a big group that's still probably not eligible that should be. So I don't know, and again, that's part of the conversation. Is it really they don't think their vote don't count or my vote don't matter, or do they even understand, again, the struggle in which was put forth in order to have the right to get out free decision?
But then it gets back to the question back at hand. Do they feel that my vote count, but they're not counting my vote? Because some things, I think some people think is not adding up. How all of a sudden the server get unplugged. How all of a sudden I'm in this district and the person that I'm voting for is not even on here. So they're making people get tired.
I would have to. That would be a parent. That would be exciting fact, I'm sure, for most people to say, well, what the heck is that? Why should I do it if I don't think it's going to count or something is going to be good about it? So you are right. You're absolutely right. But we're going to have to motivate them. They're going to have to be educated and motivated. Get out and say it's strength in numbers. No matter what, there is strength in numbers, and the only way you're going to make a difference is you got to show up in numbers.
And it is strength in numbers. It is strength in numbers. And I think that with this station, with you all's help, with the community, with Drive Time, I think we have a push that can go on that says, listen, now like it's a voting coming up. Everybody's not voting, but those that are supposed to vote, don't wait till the day of voting to vote. It's just in case there's an error, just in case something is wrong, get out and vote. Now, Major, what else is the table saying?
Well, again, it's been bred throughout my household. They have been voters. They have been political supporters. I mean, they have and at the table, get out and vote. They've gotten out and vote. They voted already. It's not an issue because guess what? That thing's in the rearview mirror now because that's business. You got to go take care of business.
Right.
And say this, you have to applaud icons and people like your Elaine Lucases, who have never stopped for 40 years, beating this drum, telling people, and then at the end of the race, of any race, not no particular race, to say, we didn't run fast enough, or we didn't have enough run. But she still doesn't get weary to get out and keep saying, guys, girls, men, women, we got to get out and run this race. If you want things better, or if you want to see things better, or even if you want to sit at the table, here's the deal. If you're not at the table, then that means you're on the menu.
Woo. Woo. Say that again.
If you're not at the table,
wow,
that means you're on the menu.
My God. Wow. That's heavy. I think we're walking heavy this morning. I think it's time for people to give their honest opinion today on why we're not voting. Because, Major, getting more votes is good. Getting more people, hey, Bishop, getting more people to come on and vote is good. But sometimes, to me, what good is that? And we can't get the ones that's already ready to vote. We need to get them all in here.
I totally, and that's what drew me out this morning. Have a way of smoking us out. But listen, you're absolutely right. This is a good conversation. Typically, I don't even talk politics. But I'm talking principle right now.
Woo.
Our people have got to remember from whence we come. We have got to listen to those people who are beating the drum, telling us guys, this is what needs to happen. We got to get out. Because if we don't, that means we don't listen to anybody.
That's right, man. That's right. That's right. Well, we're pushing hard this morning. We need your help and we need your support right here at 980 WDDO. It's a Hot Topic Wednesday. Why? Thank you. Why aren't we voting? And I think, and now, Major, something was said earlier too about some of the voters not appearing. They appear before and then afterward they disappear.
Well, see, that's hard for me to really speak on because, again, that's a part of the process. But if we get out, if we show up, if the people would show up, we can make changes. If it can only happen one time, because whenever it happened one time, if enough people and the people show up, guess what? That's got to be a change come. But if we don't show up in numbers, it blazes right over. Oh, they but 3 or 4 people. Oh, it don't matter, ain't but 3 or 4 people. So guess what? We ain't really concerned about what they're saying. They just noise makers. That's what they call noise makers.
Noise makers. Wow. Well, we're gonna make it count. We have to. And WDDO, man, we gotta. Bishop, come up for me. We're going to really stick to this. Help the ones that are in office, those that are really sincere about it, Major, because it is a concern. It is a concern. And when leaders, when true spiritual leaders understand, and I know they do, stand that the root of voting used to come through the church.
Yes.
It was spiritual guidance that helped a lot of folk got in office years ago because they went through the channels of ministry, having integrity and things of that nature. Do you agree?
I totally. The church was a pillar and should still be the pillar of the community. Churches don't make communities make churches.
Oh, man. Well, Major, I think it's a hot topic right here. WDDO. Tell us what time it is. Kind, sir.
It's drive time.
Y'all heard from the EJ, the next mayor. EJ for mayor. 478-250-1444. Don Rock says, in my country, I get fined if I don't vote. All right, 478-250-1444. Give us the reason people are not voting. What is the weariness? Come on, talk to us today. We want to know. I think it's important that in order to find answers, we first got to find the root of the problem. So let's find out what great answers and great dialogue that we're having this morning. If you're just tuning in, we're to ask them, why aren't people motivated to vote? Do you not trust your candidate? Is your candidate disappearing? What is it? One of Amzi said some great things. Everybody's talking great on here. Is it great? Shut up, cuz. You can use the words in the dig. A couple of them I didn't find. 478-250-1444. Once the phone ring this morning, why aren't people voting? What are they saying at the table? What are they saying on your job? What are they saying in the break room? What are they saying on the bus? What are they saying in the car? Why we're just not getting out here voting? We have to make change, and we're going to help Bishop Scott and I, along with Commissioner and Miss Westbrook and some strong leaders here. We have incredible strong leaders here in this city, and we want to help motivate our people to get out and vote, all right? Just throwing it in. If you got a summer vacation going on and you need transportation, please call Roscoe Tours today, 678-800-3976. I think I can throw that in. Did I do well? If you need transportation going anywhere, hey, look, we'll take you to the airport, all right? I'm telling you, 678-800-3976. All right, good morning. It's drive time with Vertise Z. Rosier. All right, let's get out and vote. What would motivate you to vote? Put that in there. What would just motivate you right now to say, hey, man, it's voting day. Here I come to save the day. What would okay, a little too much. Turn it down. What would make you today? What are some things? Put it up here. That would say, man, that I just want to get up and vote. I just want to get up and vote. I just want to get up and vote. What would have to happen? What would you have to see? That link. All right. What will you have to see today in your life that will make you change your mind or push you out there to be a part of voting? Let me know. Put it up there right now. All right. Vertise 00 right here on Drive Time. Let's see what they say. Good morning, Apostle. Good morning. All right. Danica. Good morning, Danica. All right, I need that next call. I need you all to put up. What would motivate you to get out and vote? What is it that would change you? Okay. Karen Spain said this election in Macon Bibb has been hacked by Mayor Miller and his scare team. Wow. Diane Collins, good morning, baby. I love you. Talk about dating and courtship, the responsibility of the man and woman when dating and courting. What were you talking about, Shelvis? Just take a cold shower. All right. All right, these are the opinions that the public is putting up here this morning. This election in Macon Bibb has been hacked by Mayor Miller and his scare team. What do you mean scare team? These are comments. Good morning, Carly, on there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Miss Judy?
I'm doing fine.
What do you think about this show this morning?
I think you pay them, there's no vote.
You said what about? You said do what,
If you
David?
pay them, they'll go vote. Give them some money, some food.
Get off my phone, Miss.
Well, yeah. Oh,
All right, good morning, Auntie Lane. What would motivate you today to get up, get out, and vote? What is your opinion about voting? What is your opinion about let's talk about that then. What do you think about the election team here, the voting, the place you go vote? What do you think? What do you feel? I want to hear this one. Good morning, Diane Collins. Love you. 478-250-1444. Bishop is coming up. Put your opinion up there. That's right, Miss Judy. Money and food. That's what Miss Judy said. Just feed me and give me some money. That's probably why some things are going the way it's going, too, cause of money. See what I said? Praise God. What you heard what I said, Lashani? You heard what I said, Tim? Bishop Scott, my man. What's going on, friend?
Good morning, my friend.
My friend, you look real white on here. You look real light.
We're talking about voting.
You're like an Amy Coon Brazil.
We're talking about voting this morning.
The makeup and the
We're talking about voting this morning.
Good morning, Bishop. What do you think about this morning? This is a good hot topic.
You know, I love the hot topics.
Yeah.
They're really good.
So what do you? Oh, got a caller. Good morning, caller. You on there?
Yes, sir. It's Carol Spain. How y'all doing?
Carol Spain is in
Carol
the
Spain.
Carol Spain, what do you think? Why people are not voting? What is going on in the Macon Bibb?
Well, one thing is, as the guy said earlier, we have forgotten from which we came, number
Okay.
one.
All right.
You know, because our parents really pushed voting. That was no option in our home.
You better.
When you turned 18, you was going to vote no matter what.
Oh, we had to go to the army.
But today, people are not making their kids register to vote. They're not teaching them about voting. And all the people who died before us, who was beaten, I went to Bloody Sunday this year, the 5th and 9th anniversary, and to see what they went through with
Right.
in order for us to have the right to vote, and we set it aside like it's nothing.
So what is the problem here right now locally? Cuz says the motivation is I know my vote counts. This is motivation, and I will get the person closer to winning than the person I don't want in office. That's real good. What do you think is going on?
Well, we have enough people registered to vote, number one.
Okay.
Number two, we have to get those out of the houses that need to go out that are already registered. We have to, the older people are going, but you look at right now, our location of the one at the Jamaica Mall. You can't go out there. You got to first go out there and find where you're supposed to vote at the Jamaica Mall. They don't have a sign showing you where you're supposed to go in to vote. Because I stood out there doing early voting last month, and people were asking, well, what door do we go in to vote? And then you got to walk 2 miles to get there.
Wow. But is it being addressed? Is it being addressed? What are we doing to change it? I mean, we can keep...
We have addressed that. They still lying. Oh, we got these little carts that we going to ride people on these golf carts. No, they're not.
We got one. Don't we, Bishop? Bishop, we got to go.
We do.
Yes, we do. So, but they ride people to the amphitheater. Why not ride them in that golf cart to vote? And they should have never put that election office as far as first of all, they should have never put it at the mall, number one. Number two, they should not have put it where they put it because it's so far from the front door. So it's not handicap accessible. So I don't know why
the handicap organization had come out here and do something about it. The other thing is that mayor, and people not gonna speak out. They're afraid of him. I don't know why. I don't know why they're afraid of Henry Flickland. Henry is on there telling people to vote for that guy in East Macon and Flower. Please do not vote for him because he ain't nothing but another one. I tell him, Henry is the person who leading people to that door of no return. He done
Wow.
led y'all down that road and got y'all to vote for that mayor. Now, I don't feel like he won this time. I feel like he cheated, like I don't know what. I feel like he did something. Cyber attack. If that was a cyber attack in Macon and Bill, kind of tell me where the FBI is. Why haven't they come in
Wow.
here and done anything?
This is
There was
major.
no cyber attack. They did what they wanted to do because they knew that we needed change. We need change. You keep following the same people down the same road, you're going to get the same thing.
Darian Bell
This
said
man
it's
is
a
a
detachment for
dictator.
the people. Who's a
This
dictator?
the mayor.
Okay.
He is a dictator. He's stacking the deck. That's why he doing everything he can to make sure he get the people that he wants so that he can
Well,
change
that's what
it.
he said in the paper that he wrote in the paper here. The reporter says that. I mean, that's not
And
that's Republican. He's a Republican,
he's a
and
Republican.
right. I mean, he wasn't trying to hide that. He put it in the paper.
But he that's the difference. But people not listening. What did they say about if you didn't want us to know something? Put it on a book, so they put it in the paper. How many people read that? Okay.
They didn't
We
reread
heard
it.
it and saw it. Okay. We heard it and saw it when you brought it on the radio.
Mm.
So change got to come, and it got to come from everybody. We got people. I know people. There are some people who are in office that people say, "Oh, we need to listen to them," but there are some of them that we need to turn our heads and not listen to them at all.
Wow. Well, I think you getting
Because
this off your chest, Bishop. Her chest
I
should be
talked to some
lighter now.
politicians,
Real life.
and they got mad with me because I said, "Listen, y'all, we do not need." Well, Carol, just give them another 4 years. For what? Why you keep Satan in office? You keep following the devil. That is the devil himself. He wants to be the minute 45.
Ooh.
And he's planning on running for governor. I guarantee you he is. But baby, no. He want to
Why do
make
you say
them
Why
work.
do you say he's running for governor? You
Look,
think?
that man is setting himself up to run for every high office, and I guarantee you, including president.
Wow. Vertise for president.
Well, you need to run because we need somebody better. But the thing about it is, look
Wait a
at
minute.
45 and all the stuff he have done. And then you going to turn around and try to pull stuff out of other people's closet. Man, you better open that door of your closet. Everybody need to realize when folks start bringing out garbage, something wrong with them.
Well, I think it's just a low down area to go. It does not matter what people have done, but I think what is important is who's best for the office, and that's what should be counting right now. Who's strongest? What do you think? And I talked to the commissioner yesterday. We have people that's ready to help get people to the polls. Help them get them not on the poll, to the poll. Help them get them to the poll and vote. And Carol Spain, you are a strong voice. You really are.
People don't want to hear what you got to say.
Well,
because
we're hearing it today.
I know people have been bought, and so as that man said, if you're not at the table, you on the menu.
Okay, who is Kim Jenkins? They say Kim Jenkins is a plant. Where is she
She
from?
is a plant.
What's her
She's a
background? Where does she teach at for 28 years?
Oh.
These
a
are questions
plant.
that are on the coming up. Well,
And I
why-
mean, there should be a forum that these questions should be answered at.
That's right.
Thank you.
I mean,
They
it should be a
have
place so that the
election
candidates,
to come.
right? I mean, and I mean, they're valid questions. Everybody has a right to run for office, but at the same time, the community needs to know exactly why you're
That's
running.
true.
And according to what Amzie said earlier, she doesn't even know who the people are. That are in office. She never seen them before because they've not done anything in the community. So to have the town halls, to be able to hear an opinion, and like I said before, from Miller to whomever runs for whichever position, I'm good as long as you are doing what's necessary for the community.
and not for yourself.
Exactly. Make sure you
Thank you.
communicate it and give the people an opportunity to ask questions, answer the questions, because it's a community office. I keep saying this. I love Coroner Leon Jones because he'll say, listen, I am an elected official. I'm here working for you.
Yeah.
And I mean, he makes sure that he says that. And so he's held accountable because he's elected by the people. And so he's, actually in the position to do what the people have voted him in office
Well,
to do.
I want to know something, Karen Spain. Why do so many people are saying this? And I'm not, me and Bishop Scott, y'all know us. We're going to go right in it. All we're hearing is people have been bought, people have been bought, people have sold out, people have been bought. Why is this coming out? First of all, let me read these comments. Marie Williams said the younger generation feels like neither party represents them. And then there are some who are uninformed. You have to educate them. Some people only vote for their party and not for who can do the best job.
Right.
AJ said people have a lot of misinformation. No one is doing their own research to find out the truth.
Right.
Wow. This is heavy. What do you think, Carol?
I think they're 100% right. They're not doing their homework.
So why are
Back in
people
the day,
saying people being bought? Where is this coming
because
from?
they are bought and sold. Let me say something right now. I'm
Wait
trying
a
to
minute, it's
find
my
it in
show,
phone.
nigga. You ain't gonna. I mean, go ahead.
I'm gonna come down there and whoop you.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something that was sent to me, and I looked at it, and it means everything.
What?
When we had nothing, we cared about one another. Now we have so-called ourselves have made it. We don't care. That's why we don't go vote. That's why people do not go. They don't think it's important. But when we had nothing,
Now,
they were putting
but you know what, Carol Spain? I think. Oh man, I got to get out of here. I think it is. I think they do know it's important. I just think they feel that it's hacked, it's rigged, that they've already made up their mind who they want in that place, and they're gonna do whatever they have to defile whoever they have to defile and hurt whoever they have to hurt to get there. And I think that's unfair. I think it's wrong. But what do we do?
It's unfair and it's wrong. But if enough of us get out and do what we need to do, we can overcome that.
We shall overcome.
We have to come out.
Okay,
We have to come out. It's past that.
Let me say this. I know you got to go, but let me throw this out there real quick. For those of you that don't understand what this is, look up gerrymandering. GERRYMANDERING. Look that up. You will notice that gerrymandering is when they, move the lines to make it favorable for a particular party.
Right.
Remember this: the people that you vote for in the off elections actually assist with the gerrymandering. So you have to vote for everybody to make sure that you have somebody in place that will do what's necessary to lock that down, to make sure. So you start from the bottom and work your way up. You pad the entire system so that you'll have somebody that's representing your interests across the board. That way you won't be discouraged when it's time, because you know that the whole thing is working correctly. But when you have corruption there, there's possibilities. So,
but it gets back to what you said too earlier. Sometimes we're so busy looking at the president that we don't see the crookedness in our own local elections, that we're allowing people to be on the ballot that's lying, that's not even qualified, and we hush this. We don't say anything about it. And I think that on this station we want to discuss truth. We really do. I'm not running for office. Bishop is not running for office.
Nope.
But we serve this community. We serve this community greatly.
We're not telling you who to vote for. Let's be very clear. We're not telling you who to vote for. We just want to make sure you have the information necessary so that you can make the educated decision to vote for who represents you best. So, Carol Spain is telling you who to vote for.
Carol
But we're not
Spain
telling
you who to vote for. We ain't telling you who to vote for. Carol Spain got a whole list.
Right.
And that's what we're supposed to do. We have to educate people, because people are asking, who are these people?
Right.
I asked the same question when they came out last night.
Okay, let's stop. What people? Let's list them. Who are you asking? Who are who? Number one, who?
Right now, I want everybody to go out and vote for.
No, I want you to tell me who they're asking. They don't know who is. Who is it?
They want to, just like the one that's on there now, Kim Jenkins. Who is she?
Y'all don't know Kim? Kim is from here, isn't she?
I ain't never heard of.
Oh.
So what research are we doing to find out truth about her?
Right. Do your research on her. Find out who she is. See if what she says measures up. Just like you can pull dirt, you can pull truth. So do your research on her.
Go on, Bishop. Come on now. Well, I thank y'all so very much for listening.
Oh, we
And
listen.
I'm just going to say, please, please, please go out and vote. Make sure you vote for Jawan Jackson. Make sure you vote, and that's in District 145. Make sure you vote for Miss Bryant, and you vote for Stanley Stewart. Please, please, please. I beg you. Hallelujah. Amen.
Tell us what time it is, Karen Spain.
It's drive time with my favorite apostle and bishop.
I know that's right.
Right here, 980 WDDO 107.9.
Good morning, caller. You are on the air.
Hello? Good morning.
Caller, is it me you're looking for? Hello? Okay.
All right, that was a caller. Good morning, caller. You on the air?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Pastor Vertise and Scott. How are you all?
We're
How are you?
Who am I speaking with?
This is Donis Bryant, candidate for District 8.
Are we gonna hear from you after you get voted?
Of course. Look, my grandbabies got me bound this morning, so I had to walk out the house because they're doing a whole lot. It's the summertime.
Wow.
So I had to walk out the house, but I've been listening.
What are you hearing?
I'm hearing that we need to do the background on our candidates. I've said it before. And I'm glad this was talked about this morning because I've been in that dilemma because people want you to be politically correct. And I have to tell my people, you know what? If we don't speak up as a candidate or as an elected official and say when things are wrong, then we're part of the problem and we defraud our community by not putting the right information out there.
Wow.
So, you know where I work, but I'm off work. So somebody came to me and said, you know, Miss Jenkins has a whole bunch of stuff going on. I said, well, you know what? If I put that out there, then they'll think that I'm this mad, bitter black woman. And I said, but if I don't keep the information, if I keep it, then and I live in the district that
it robs us then.
It
robs the whole community.
Yes, and it involves the whole community because I live in the same community. So I was like, well, I'm not going to badmouth anybody. I'm just going to tell people to do their homework.
That's integrity.
For the Google
that's
people.
Integrity.
Yeah, that's integrity.
I said that's what I'm going to do. And then, you know, this is stuff that I'm observative, so not judgmental. And I understand people can change. But when you have the same consistent behavior and patterns that you've had for a long time, then to me, that doesn't look like a change. So everything that has been said with Miss Jenkins and what she has done, I have been able to show deceit. But that's me. So that's why I ask people to do their own homework.
When you say deceit, what do you mean?
I mean, when you say you're an educator and, you know, y'all are ordained ministers, do you have to have that piece of paper? Did you have to go to some kind of theological school?
Well, we got ourselves together. You ain't got to question us. We ain't running for office.
Okay. So
we're verifiable.
Educator.
Oh.
Can I be an educator?
Yes, go ahead. I love it. I love it. Go ahead.
You know, can I be an educator at some point if I've stayed home with my kids for a couple of years and
where's Kim from?
Or did I go to school? She's originally from. You mean which Kim?
The one
which Kim?
That's what
Kim Hill.
Someone just says, "Where is Kim from?" Someone just put that up.
I'm asking you which.
What's
Kim?
Jenkins' first name?
Kimberly. That because I thought you meant Kim Bronner or Miss Kim Hill.
No, you're
Kim
running against
Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
But
people are asking questions
she has many
now.
names, so I don't know.
Wow.
So that's why. But
many
the one
names
we're talking about, I think she's from Wisconsin, and I think she's been here like since about 2016.
Where's Herschel Walker? We haven't heard anything from him.
I was getting ready to say that. You know, people will allow
before he's not even been seen since, huh?
Right. I mean, I was getting ready to say that. It reminds me of situations similar to the Herschel Walker situation. You find somebody to put out there to distract,
right?
And you make them look like a fool because they can't actually put up or, show who they say they are or that they have, knowledge of the subject matter that they're running about. Or they even have a verifiable platform, And then when information comes out, then everybody's embarrassed, or
Right.
y'all are doing me wrong, or no, you jumped in a race, for something
Well,
that you don't
But
play
I
with
think,
people like that. You don't
and
play
I
with people.
I think she
and
was a plant.
Yeah.
I really do. Y'all don't talk about it much, but I think she was in a plant to put in this race because she actually came into my press release, wanted to be on my campaign and got a lot of the information. And she took pictures. I mean, I got receipts. I'll send y'all the pictures. She talked to my daughter, got a lot of strategies, and then next thing I know, she runs against me. And I said, okay, that's fine. That's politics.
Hmm.
That's 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 politics. And I said, so I said, well, I guess I'll just, keep going. There's not a problem with that. That's what people do. But when I see that you have all these people telling me, she took my house. And I'm like, how did she take your house? And they said, because when she stayed in it. Now, this ain't me. This is what somebody came to me and said. And I pulled it myself. So I had to look at it. Said she took my house. I said, how did she do that? Well, she stayed in there 3 or 4 months and then pay rent. So I thought I could take matters into my own hand, and I put her out. Then she screamed burglary. I got locked up because
Jesus.
I put her stuff out. And then he said, then they threw it out of court. But at the same time, she went and quick deeded their house. So I went and got a capital deed because I don't just believe what people say. I need to see for myself because I need to see what's it black and white. I need to see what's on paper because anybody can say anything. So I'm just saying, hey, I try not to be judgmental. I'm being observant. People know what I do. So when you tell me a bunch of lies, then I have no other choice but to look into it, especially when I
Well,
thought about going back to work.
Yeah, but
And,
this is my thing now. Run strong and finish strong and win this race.
that's what I would
Let's
do.
do it. What time is it?
It's drive time.
It's right here, 980 WDD. Oh.
Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, y'all.
Good morning. How are you all? Those are your babies?
These are some of them, yes. Dropping them off at 10.
Oh, awesome. What's going on?
Ain't nothing going on but the rent.
I know that's right, G Mama. I love you.
I love you more, baby.
G Mama was
Driving
driving
the other day, I thought she was sitting in the hatchback.
Oh.
Driving from the hatchback, baby.
Okay.
I think also, Bishop, is it important too that I want to say it right. I do notice people show up to. We see a lot of people before elections.
Right.
After elections, we won't see
you.
a
Right.
whole lot of people, and then a lot of people will come on the shows to clean up stuff, get on another show and clean up.
Right.
I don't think you have to clean up truth. You can't clean up.
You don't. You don't. You don't have to, it'll stand by itself. It walks
AJ
alone,
said,
right?
"Watch people's actions and not their words."
Right.
Wow, this is. I don't know. This has been another one down in history.
Right. We just encourage you all to do your research for your candidate. Vote for who represents you best, whomever it is. Do your research, and whichever candidate more agrees with your values, go with that person. But know who you're voting for. Just take the time to know them.
I have a song to sing for this show.
What's that?
Mama, is Papa going to sell us?
At this rate, yes.
Wow! Let's get it together, make it Middle Georgia. We're with you. We really are. We're not just saying that. we're really with you, but we're with truth, and
Right.
we are with what's right.
Exactly.
One thing I don't do, I never apologize for my life. I can't, and I won't in any way. It is what it is. Mama, is Papa going to sell us tomorrow, Bishop?
Yes. Yes.
Man, do you love Vertise? Don, we love you all so much. I'm
We
hollering.
do.
I know you are. God bless you. May your day just be wonderful. Listen, if you haven't downloaded the app, please download it. Go to your app store. What do they do, Bishop?
Just look for the Glory 107.9. Download us, be it Apple, be it Android. Download us and take us wherever you go.
Take us along with you everywhere you go. Take us along with you everywhere you go. You're going to need this. Okay. But
Oh,
anyway, I'm just saved. Hallelujah. But we enjoy being here. We love you all. We love this community. That's why we are here to help bring quality change. If you're looking for transportation service, go ahead, Bishop, finish it.
Roscoe takes you there. Uh huh. Give us a call 478-227-4050. We'll
It's
take you
happening.
there.
We'll take you there. Please call us. And we want to serve you all in every aspect that we can. Don't forget, Friday, we're feeding whoever wants a meal right here at the Glory House, right over here. Please come. Get a lunch. You'll enjoy it every day. We love you. I'm out of here. I'm Vertise Rosier, and you are
Don Scott. On with Don.
On with Don. All right. It's your God brother, your godson, your god nephew, Vertise Rosier. Give me your goodbyes and hello and how you enjoy the show. I'm going to play my going out song for today. This is our leaving out song with Vertise Z. Rosier. It's drive time. Good morning to you. Closing out with this one.
But you just got to hold on to the very end. Don't lose your faith. Don't lose it in God.
Thank you, Andy. What we eating at? Thank you, cuz. Enjoy the informative show. Thank you, AJ. Who's going to help me?